Hello, hello, hello everybody. It is I, Z-Brick, Z-Orchid, and Z8, all the Z's. And you know, it was kind of funny, I just started this video literally a second ago and accidentally didn't open up this little area in order to go ahead and do all this crazy shit. Because, of course, we're on Shadows of Evil. The first ever Black Ops 3 Nazis, actually not even Nazi zombie map anymore, it's just zombies in general. First ever zombies map. And, well, yeah, here we are. Oh, damn. Does it take really only... Okay, 3 shots to the leg. Damn, Bloodhound's stronger than I remember. So, we are on the first map of Black Ops 3 Zombies, and since this is Fireside Bricky, you know what that means. You best leave right now if you don't got food, if you don't got a drink, if you don't have anything, you gotta leave. You gotta get up, you gotta go pause this video, and then you gotta go ahead and grab yourself some food and or drink. And, I keep killing them accidentally. And so, you will now be embarking on a true journey. A journey of consistent rambling, of awkward pauses, poor gameplay, and random topics that don't make much sense. Because this is Fireside Bricky. The time when I just talk about things and stuff and life and all of that good shit. And so like I said earlier, we are on the first map of Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil. Now, Shadows of Evil is not the best starting map of the Call of Duty series, but it's definitely not the worst in my opinion. I don't think anything can be as low as Transit, but people are not a big fan of Shadows of Evil. God damn it, this Bloodhound is way stronger than it looks like. Yeah, so Shadows of Evil is not necessarily the most liked map in here. It's just not. People are not the biggest fan of this map whatsoever. And where the hell are all the zombies? Oh, right, keepers. Now, that is like for a couple of reasons. There are a few reasons why people don't very much like this map. One of them is the consistent like ritual thing that in order to go ahead and pack a punch. The pack a punch, basically the way to pack a punch is a real pain in the ass. I'm not a very big fan of it myself either. Actually, it's really annoying now I think about it. But there's that. There's also a couple things like the map design is actually the map design. The design, like, it looks gorgeous. It looks amazing, but it's not like, you know, like some of the areas are kind of weird and shouldn't be there and, you know, things like that. So, also, the Margwars. You'll figure out what a Margwar is soon enough. So, here we are. This is the rituals. You have to do 4 of these, 1 for each character. And I don't really have to kill these keepers, guys, flying around and shit, but I'm just doing it so I don't have to deal with them. But as this guy right here gets cut into bunch of pieces, and here comes this little gate worm, and I take the gate worm, and then that's the first part. And you got 4 of these. That was for Nero the Magician. There are a couple characters. There's Nero the Magician. There is, I think, Jackie Vincent the Cop. There is no idea what his name is, but it's Ron Perlman as a boxer, and a lady as a dancer actor, which I also can't remember her name either. But they all have these little rituals you gotta go do, and then that'll get you pack-a-punch and all this kind of stuff. This is like a big change for a lot of different reasons when it comes to zombies. Like, some serious shit changed around when Black Ops 3 came out. And I mean, I can't even really put it all into one video, I don't think. There's just so much that, like, was altered and changed around. You know, like, your weapons level up now, and you can give them attachments, and you know, like, different kinds of skins as well, and, you know, there's like, the Gobblegum system, which are things you can purchase to go ahead and give yourself, like, some new extra cool-ass shit for the zombie rounds, and there is a lot of stuff that goes on in this map. Like, a lot of stuff. It is kind of crazy sometimes. But, like, I don't honestly think it's that bad of a map. I think it's actually okay. I've had a good time with this map. It's not my favorite. It's a bit complex than more complex than I would really enjoy. But once you get past that complexity, it's really not that bad. It's honestly not really that bad at all. I think it can actually be a lot of fun if you have good friends playing with you. Friends is actually a pretty good, important part of this map. But God, they added so much stuff to zombies this time around. Like, Black Ops 3 Zombies is such an in-depth, crazy zombies experience. There is so much in this game. You know, I mean, just the map and the way it works and the characters and, like, the environments and the buildables. And it's just, there is so much in this map. It is crazy. And of course it looks very pretty too. I think it looks really pretty. It's got that nice little neo-noir-esque look. With, oh, hello. Oh, I forgot you can get a death machine once you have Der Eisendrache, I believe. I know, I'm sorry, my German's awful. Oh, hi there. Rough day on the job? So... But enough about this map. I mean, I'll probably tell you guys some more shit about it as I continue the map. But for now, I'm just going to kind of do what needs to be done when it comes to the rituals and just kind of head my way around. I'm not gonna be going for like really early rounds or anything like because normally in this map you can actually do pretty crazy well and like get a lot of the major stuff done really early rounds. But I just don't care enough about that. I'm just gonna, you know, chill and do my thing because this isn't a map about like the best zombies gameplay. This is just Fireside Bricky. This is the quiet, oh, not really quiet, but the chillaxed, normal ass kind of thing. You know, nothing too crazy. Oh, hit a wall. I grab myself some double tap. This would be useful. Though you can't tell, I turn into this weird tentacle monster, the Beast. The Beast is kind of like Afterlife mode in Mob of the Dead. Lets you go around and adjust things and zap stuff and go ahead and fix up certain areas that you know, basically that's the reason for it. And it's like a power machine creating thing. There's no power on this map, but like it's just simple. It's a simple thing you can do with the Beast mode. You can get the stuff you need and, you know, stuff like that, so on and so forth. Shiva is also, I think, one of my favorite starting weapons on this, in Black Ops. Or I think of any zombies mode, I think the Shiva is one of my favorite zombie, starting weapons. With the exception of the pistol. The pistol is like, I'm not sure that you count the pistol as a starting weapon or not, but I don't know. There's a very heavy Cthulhu inspiration from this map. Like, a really heavy Cthulhu inspiration. It's pretty insane sometimes. Like, I mean, you'll definitely notice the Cthulhu inspirations coming up. You'll see it, but like, you know, you got this little like tentacle, very tentacly in this map. So I was going to discuss some couple of topics. I had a couple ideas that I wanted to talk about, but you know, this is something that I was not necessarily fearful for, but definitely knew I was going to have to do. Is if you watched my last episode of Fireside Bricky, it was a very, I tried to make it, at least I think it was, like a motivational kind of Fireside. And you know, there were some people that seemed to be really, you know, really taken by it, which I thought was really cool. I got some Snapchats of people at the gym saying, hey, you know, it inspired me to go back to the gym. Which is like, that's like the greatest thing is that right there, is going ahead and, you know, like going back to the gym and that kind of shit. That's like some top tier awesomeness. Like, I felt so good when I heard that. I was like, oh, like, you can't get much better than, hey, you know, I'm working out, I'm helping like my own life because of, you know, X video. Okay, I need to jump down here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm okay. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So, yeah, so that was like one of the things I was really, really excited about. I was like, oh, that's sick, dude. But there were a lot of things like that. And one of the things that I needed to mention a lot was, you know, I knew I was going to kind of have to run damage control on that video because when you try to do something motivational, it can come off as either egotistical or maybe kind of douchebaggy, and it can even come off as pretty preachy sometimes. And I can feel maybe the preachy part a little bit. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, my way or the highway, and I'm not up about that life. But I can see where people can get mixed up on certain stuff, and it sounds like, you know, one of the things that kind of bugs me sometimes is when, you know, someone says something that maybe not offend, but you know, that's like, I mean, no, maybe offend somebody, and they like start backtracking, like, oh, no, I meant like this, this is what I actually meant, like, no, don't be offended. And that's like, I mean, I guess, you know, if you want to get like amazing, like beautiful, amazing shit ass PR, then sure. But you know, I'm not worried. Like the things that worry me is that, you know, people get offended or annoyed by something in a video of mine. Like, okay, whatever. You know, you got offended, you got annoyed, you're upset about something. Okay, whatever. You know, I mean, people get offended. It's not really my business, nor really worth my time to try and explain why they shouldn't get offended. You know, someone gets offended about something, they get offended about something. But the thing that kind of upsets me is sometimes when people get the wrong idea from a statement, and then maybe they'll get annoyed, but they'll get annoyed for all the wrong reasons. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. I don't mean like that. No, that's not like what it means. You got it all wrong. And I feel bad because maybe they're like annoyed or upset about something that they shouldn't be, because they just happen to have it like the incorrect way. You know, that's something it's like, oh, come on, like it's not that way. Oh, no Margwar? Oh, there it is. So you're gonna meet a good new friend of mine. Hope you like him. He's a little hands-on, though. Hello, Margie. This is the Margwar, or the Margwa, or however you say it. A three-headed, tentacle Cthulhu-ass, spooky-ass monster that you can only fire at when its heads open up and reveals that little yellow inside. It also has little bugs it spawns, but those things are like pushovers. Margwa. Margwa, not Margwar. Margwa. I'm going to take that real fast. Thank you for that heart. And that's the Margwa. And the Margwa is bittersweet. It's annoying as fuck because you can only fire at it at certain times. You can't just like constantly shoot at it, which is something I'd like to do, but I can't. But what you can do, though, or what it does do is it gives you a fuckload of points. Like, damn, it gives you like 1,500 points or some crazy number. That is awesome. I like that thing a ton. But, you know, still, it could be it's still a major issue for people that are like trying to fight it. So, anyway, what I was saying before. So there are some things like I want to like discuss, things that may have appeared a certain way but didn't actually, and I just want to like talk. I kind of want to like not. I don't want to like put to rest people that may have been annoyed. I kind of want to have like a more increased discussion on what we already talked about, because I'm like, hey, you know, there's a couple of things that, you know, might be important to discuss, and like certain things, like I want to reiterate some stuff because I may have worded something poorly, and I want to be like, oh no, you know, I actually kind of like, I want to make it very clear that this instead of this. Please don't let me know. Fuck. So one of the biggest things is that I remember I was discussing a lot about the whole, like, you know, your life, your decisions. If you're not gonna get up and like, you know, do your thing, no one else is going to do it for you. You're stuck with a shitty job, a shitty relationship, a shitty anything like that. You know, that's no one's fault but your own. You know, you got to make that decision change. You know, you've got to make that fix. No one else is going to do that for you. You know, and even something like I mentioned before. You know, like with YouTube. You know, people may say that YouTube is mostly luck, and in fact, it's not. I can see why it might seem like luck. Oh, you get noticed, or oh, your channel has like, it's like a big break on something. I get that, but people need to remember that, you know, if you're an aspiring YouTuber, you can't just make videos. You are a business. And yourself is, like, I mean, obviously it depends how you treat it as a business or not, but in a sense, you are yourself. You are an entity. You are a business entity. And therefore, you have to market that entity. Now, there are good ways to do this, and there are bad ways to do this. A terrible fucking way to do this is to go on people's channels and be like, hey, check out my channel. I make videos of this, that, or the other thing, you know, that kind of stuff. That is a awful way to do it. Never do that. Not only will YouTube pick it up and probably put it in its spam folder, because I get that kind of spam all the time. And whenever you have like checkout channel or many things like that, like certain keywords in a phrase, YouTube will instantly like put it in the spam folder for comments, so you won't get anything out of it. That's a terrible, terrible way to do it. But there are ways to market yourself. Reddit is a fantastic way. If you've got a good video, you'll at least get people to watch it. Like, if you've got a good video and you put it on like a Reddit, and it's on like a certain subreddit you want to put it on, and it's on like the new tab, someone's gonna watch it. Whether it be one person or 1,000 is depending on how good the video is, you know? If people watch it and they're like, damn, this was funny, or damn, this was like cool or something like that, you'll get like upvotes and people will like, and then more people will watch it because you got upvotes. You know? If it's like awful, sorry, that guy just screamed really loud. I apologize if that was weird. But you know, if it's like terrible, then no one's gonna watch it. And no one's gonna well, people will watch it, but you're gonna get dislikes, it's not gonna get upvoted. You know, I mean, you gotta like learn to market yourself, you know? You gotta market yourself somehow. Collaborations with other YouTubers is a great way for this. Now, it's a little bit difficult when you're all smaller channels because you don't really know like how to collaborate very well. And you know, it's like a 50,000 sub YouTuber will never collaborate with like a 30 sub YouTuber because the idea of collaboration is mutual benefit. And when you've got like only one person benefiting, which is the 32 person, they're not going to want to do that. It's a waste of their time. Like, it's just, you know, it's like a tiny ass little company asking, like Google to advertise them. And then they'll advertise Google for them. Like, Google's like, fucking why? Why would we even do that? Like, there's no point. Like, we don't, like, all we would do is give you a bunch of publicity and we would get nothing out of it. And like, even if it's like out of the goodness of their heart, you gotta like worry about stuff, you know? Like, what if I like sponsor a YouTuber that turns out to be like insane? It turns out to be like psycho serial killer, like motherfucker, right? Like, what if that happens? Then I got a problem. You gotta like work with who you try and like sponsor and help out. What if I can, hopefully I can get a, what's that one perk? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Can buy extra perk. Sweet beans, dude. Gonna go ahead and get stamina up and then purchase myself a little bit of, what's it called? Widow's Wine. Great perk. Probably the best perk in this entire map.
Maybe I use reasonable force.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't have enough money. So, but yeah, you know, like, you gotta market yourself. You know, that's just a thing that I learned. You know, you gotta market yourself. You are an entity, and you have to market yourself as an entity. It's just like a YouTube way. That's just kind of the way that works. It's something people don't understand, and when they do try to market themselves, they do it the cringy way, which is, come check out my channel, come check out my channel, come check out my channel. And that actually destroys your channel, because then a bunch of people who see that in the comments will go to your channel and dislike and hate all your videos because you're being annoying and going on every channel and saying, hey, check me out, you know? It's like, it just doesn't help you. It just does not help you. You know, you gotta earn people's time. You know, I mean, when I was really small, you know, I had to market myself, and I uploaded a lot of like videos to Reddit and stuff like that, and a lot of them just got shut down. Like, I didn't get crap, and I was like really happy with that video. I was like, I thought it was a great video, but no one liked it. So, you know, you gotta market yourself, and eventually I got some good videos that got traction, and I got some subs, and then, you know, after that, eventually, because Reddit's Reddit is like a, how do you say, it's a, it doesn't last. Reddit does not last. Reddit will like a small content creator for a bit, and then they'll just never like upvote any of their stuff ever again because they're just like tired of them. So basically, like if everyone says like, oh, you know, you didn't have to take like a hard struggle because you got your start on Reddit. No. Reddit will give you a little bit of a start. They'll give you a jump start. It's up to you to make videos that people love to watch and want to keep watching. I mean, that's just, I mean, like, you know, it's so easy to get an audience. It's really fucking hard to keep an audience. Just straight fact. But enough about that, though. One of the things I wanted to discuss that I thought was really important was just the phrase. Just that phrase. You do you. You do you. Like, I said things, you know, like, you know, the whole, I talked about Mike Rowe's little "Don't Follow Your Passion" video. And that stuff was, you know, I mean, I thought that he had a good message in there, but at the same time, I shouldn't be the one to tell you when to stop. That's not my job. My job is not to tell you when to stop and when to start a passion and when too much is and when too little is. That is not my job. You know whose job that is? That is your job. You choose when you think that, you know, you're done, or when you think you want to give up, or when you think if you keep on going, maybe things work out better and things start going great for you. It really, like, it comes down to you, because someone made a great point. Someone made a great point in my video that I did not think of at all, is that, you know, some people say, like, hey, you know, you start trying to do something and maybe you're not very good at, oh god, meatballs. Meatballs. Yeah, they have meatballs. Anyway, you like try to do something, and you like if you're not good at it, you shouldn't keep like trying to work through it, because then you know you won't have a job in the reality of things, and then you won't have any money, and then that's obviously not a very good thing. So that's something you like. I was thinking about. You know, you have to. Hey, you got to. You gotta, you know when to stop. But at the same time, he made a great point, which is like, hey, you know, the best guitarists like that didn't get amazing overnight. No, they practice. So what if you're bad in the beginning, and you need to practice to really hone your skills? And I thought to myself, like, yeah, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because it's not just about, you know, if you start off bad and you hear me say to yourself, hey, if you're not good at something, don't keep doing it. That's the opposite of what I want you to do, because then, like, you know, then you're like, oh, I guess I'm not very good at it, and then you stop doing it. Like, no, you know. Practice. It is your passion. If it's your passion, keep still trying for your passion, but, you know, my statement was just basically telling you, hey, know when to stop. Know when enough is enough. That's the important thing. And, you know, some people, no, enough is never enough, you know? Some people just keep on trying over and over again. They can't really get it. Wall run. But at the end of the day, like I said, I am just a guy. You know, this is the most interesting thing that I've always had a weird discussion about, was the fact that, you know, like, people, I mean, it sounds egotistical, but I have people tell me that, like, they look up to me in videos and stuff that I talk about and things like that, and it's weird for me because I'm not like, I'm in my opinion, I'm just a guy. I'm just a person. Oh, forgot, we're doing the ritual right now. This real quick, this is like you got like big epic music going on in the background with these gate worms. But can I jump on here without dying? Yes, I can. The keepers tend to fuck with you. There we go. Hello, Shadow Man. He's speaking, but his mouth isn't moving. Come on, do it, do it. Spook! Spook! So, just so you know, I did the gate worm thing to get Pack-a-Punch, but in reality, the Shadow Man guy right there was trying to help me, but he actually wasn't trying to help me. In fact, he backstabbed me pretty much. So now he's trying to, him and his weird tentacle people are trying to quote-unquote assimilate this world, which means a lot of things. But okay, I forgot that you move at like Mach 0 with the Gorgon when you're firing it. Please die. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, like I said earlier, you know, I am, in my opinion, I'm just a guy, dude. I just make videos on the internet. I'm just a guy that people watch because they want to be entertained, whether it be guides, whether it be long-form commentary, whether it be opinion pieces. I am just a guy. I am nothing but. Can I like do anything to the Margor? I can't tell. Yeah, I'm not like some crazy person you should take all of your advice from. I'm just a guy who does stuff on the internet. And I think you should honestly like make sure to take that to heart, you know. Remember that I'm not like some crazy special know-it-all person. I ain't no fucking Gandhi. I'm not some motivational speaker. I'm just a dude on the internet who people seem to like. Who people enjoy his videos, and my job is I make videos. And at the end of the day, there are so many different people in the world. There are so many different unique people in the entire world that all have their own personalities, that have their own things they do, that have their own hobbies and games they play and food they eat and areas they live in. And it may sound like I'm speaking like a weird existential or something like that, but I should not be allowed to have control over that large number of people. They should be able to make their own decisions. And that's why, at the end of the day, that's why I say is you take every single thing you hear ever with a grain of salt. You know, make your own decisions, dude. You have your things, you have your stuff. You know, people, remember back, I think it still kind of goes on right now, but it actually does still kind of go on right now. But for a while there were like certain interests people had, you know. For a good example, it's, you know, like the whole furry and brony group, right? Now those are two groups of people that are not very liked. They just aren't. That people are not a fan. People think it's strange. People think it's weird. People think it's like just, you know, they think it's an odd thing. Whatever it is, it's not the most liked. Ooh, I like this gun. It's not the most liked group of people, you know. And I get asked occasionally, like, hey, what do you think? I like this gun more. Oh wait, no, I don't. Fuck. And I get asked by people sometimes, like, hey, what do you think of these groups of people? And I'm like, I mean, I'm not a person who does it, but doesn't mean they shouldn't. You know, like, just because it may seem a little bit, like, strange to me, like, I'm not into that kind of stuff, you know, bronies, furries, that kind of thing. That's just not my thing, you know? And I don't have anything against them. You know, everyone has their thing they like. Everyone has their group of people. They have their club. I mean, the people who like that kind of stuff probably have some great friends they met in that group of people. Probably some amazing friends they met. They hang out with in maybe real life. They go to conventions with. Perhaps they play games with them online. You know, like they have a group of people that has like a social club that they enjoy, and that's not something that I should be allowed to like shit on. That's their thing. You know, everyone has their thing. I have my thing. I have like the things that I like to do. I have, you know, I mean, hell, if I told anyone that, like, you know, a long time ago that all I did was play video games all day, people would be like, fucking gamer kids. fucking stupid, like dumbass gamers. Remember when D&D groups thought like were considered cultists? Like they thought that D&D groups were like legitimately like summoning the devil. Like it's just that people just think this stuff, and you know, I mean, I can think. So we got the Man of War back. Nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we want to think that stuff, you can. It's your decision, but you know, it's just not. It's not my business. You know, people have their own thing they want to do. Let them do it. You know. I mean, there is of course a line that is drawn. You know, I believe in you know, radical killing of people who don't believe in the Church of Bricky, or you know, I believe in the elimination of everybody named Kyle. You know, it's just things like that where you're like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not a. Okay, that we have a problem now, but you get my point. It's just, you know, like within reason. That's not like people have. There are so many different types of people who like so many different kinds of things that I should not be allowed to judge them. I just shouldn't. I shouldn't be allowed to. Not my place. Not my place. Not my job. Not any of that stuff. Got this damn death machine. Bert. I love the sound of this thing. You know. Oh, I mean, speaking of like dungeons, like I play D&D. I play D&D like almost twice a week, and we just ended our campaign, and my character was the only one of the 4 characters that died, and it was pretty sad, honestly. It was actually really sad. Like, I mean, it was actually probably good. That's probably what the character wanted. Oh, well, I've never seen this knife before. I mean, my character was like going to live a life of paranoia and revenge and hate, and he got his revenge at the last second, and then was killed, and it was like sad, but it was fun. And if I were to tell that story to people 20 years ago about D&D, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck?" You know? And that's just what people do nowadays. And honestly, there's not. I mean, I sound like I'm being like super ass preachy about like acceptance, and coexistence and things like that. But I mean, I honestly like, yeah, I'm not you, you're not me. We got our differences. That doesn't mean anything. People argue about bullshit all the time. Sony or I almost said Sony or PlayStation. Sony or Xbox. You know, there's just dumb stuff like that. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? I don't. No one else should either. I mean, competition in companies is always good, but that's for a different reason. I don't know which way I'm supposed to look. Left or right? Fuck. Oh! Okay. Got that one. I don't know how much of the actual stuff in this game I'm going to be able to do, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay. But I'm rambling on again, because this is Fireside Bricky. It's about rambling. But that's just something that like I really learned when I started doing YouTube. Like, dude, there's a fuckload of people. There are a lot of people in the world, and there are a lot of people that want to do a lot of different things, and I am not allowed to tell them what to do. This is their decisions. Like, okay, I want to give a very good example. This is why I never ever get into drama, because I think drama is dumb. I think drama is really dumb. Right now, there is this massive, like, Keemstar, Leafy, just crazy explosion of drama thing going on right now. And it wasn't just them, too. Like, it was starting before them for a while. And it's just all of this drama, all of this back and forth. The League community has had drama for a long time. A long-ass time. And I have done my very best to not only not be a part of it, but do my best not to discuss it. Because while I'm not a fan of drama, and I'm not a fan of going out and attacking other people and stuff like that, I'm not somebody who can tell them what to do. It's their choice. They want to do that, fine, they can do that. Just understand the repercussions of doing so. Hey, controversy fuels sales. That's a fact of life. Controversy and things like that fuel sales in YouTube, in the world. Controversy is great for people. But for me, for me, myself, and I just don't care. It's not worth my time, honestly. I don't like attacking other people, and I don't like being a part of drama. Because I think that it just becomes this massive circle jerk of who can fanboy harder. And so that's why I try my best to pledge that I will never be part of drama, ever. I don't want to make comments like that. I don't want to discuss things like that. I don't talk about the newest thing. I try to be bipartisan about most stuff because, I mean, that may be, like, not as interesting, but it's easier, it's safer. You know, like, if there's something going on, like, especially right now, you know, Riot Games and Dynamic Q is this massive problem here with the dynamic queue and the band wave and all this kind of stuff like that. And you know, there's a lot of people upset about this, that, the other thing. This is actually a really bad spot. This is like how I die. Like this is like what I would do if I'm about to die, is go up here and be dumb. Yo, he fucked me up. Yo, he fucked me up. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. Alright, everybody. Alright, everybody. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Well, it is Shadows of Evil. Wait. Oh no, never mind. Damn. Oh well. That's unfortunate. That was a good round, though. 16 isn't too terrible. I mean, with friends, it's a lot easier, but I did poorly to begin with. It's not a super long Fireside Bricky this time around, which is okay. We need some short ones every so often. But the next map is the Giant, so it's going to be a long one then. But if something I wanted to take away today was... I was trying to explain to you why I don't deal with drama and stuff like that. It's because it's just, one, not worth my time, and two, it's not fun. Drama is a bad thing. All it does is cause bad things. It's about people upset with other people. It's negativity. And I fucking hate negativity. I try to be I'm not the most positive person in the world. I'm not like sunshines and rainbows and love, oh my. But I don't want to be like super crazy negative either. Especially like that. So that's why I want to leave with that one statement that, you know, I don't like it, but at the end of the day, you do you. It's not my life. I don't make the decisions, you do. So, scrutiny is dumb. So if you can get out of it, please do. Anyway, my name's Bricky Orchidate. If you watched to the end of the video, go ahead and type Cthulhu. In all caps, of course. And I will see you in the next Fireside Bricky, which is the Giant. Bye-bye.